Hello, I'm Beth Newland with Paper, Parsley, and Paisley. Today we are going to be working in Silhouette Studio, creating a solid fill for the foil quill using Studio 4.2446 beta using the sketch line effect. Okay, you're going to open up Studio and you're going to choose any file. I chose a dingbat. We're going to do Command arrow to duplicate. We're going to change the line color to blue to note that this is going to be my sketch fill. Then I'm going to go over to the sketch panel, which can be found on the right hand side, and it's the little sketch icon. You're going to click that open. You're going to choose concentric, and you're going to bring the spacing all the way down to 0.05. This will give you a nice solid fill. Then I'm going to group the two together so that they're right on top of each other. After I release the path. Actually, it's an effect. Sorry about that. Alright, so I duplicated the other cactus. We're going to do this again. Change the line color blue to denote the sketch fill. I'm going to add the concentric pattern. I'm going to bring the spacing all the way down to 0.5. I'm going to grab the two images. I'm going to put them on top of each other. Now that I have everything laid out, I'm ready to go to the Send panel. In the Send panel, I'm going to choose line color. This will allow you to be able to I accidentally chose fill. I meant to choose line. This will allow you to be able to choose the red line and the blue line separately. Our red line is going to indicate cut, and our blue line is going to be our sketch line. I've already set this up in Silhouette. As you see, the red line says cut. I'm checking off the black because there is no black image on here. And I checked off the blue. Now I'm going to check the red, and I'm going to send it to my machine for cutting. I'm going to use the curio to cut out my design today. I feel like the curio is easier to use with the foil quill because the platform allows you to take it out and put it back in the same place. So you can cut, then remove the platform, cover with foil, and then put it back in the machine, and it will foil over the exact same spot. Of course, you can do this with a cameo. Now we're going to get ready to emboss. We're going to choose the embossing, which is in the blue. We are going to set it down to 1/4. I'm going to save my settings, and then I'm going to send it to the curio. You can also do this with a cameo as well. I feel like using the foil, using less tape is better. I've used a thin washi tape on all 4 sides. I have a problem with the tape ripping, so the less tape the better. It takes quite a while to cut with the foiling embossing. It's a slow process. I also found that the solid fills, designs that have less openings, seem to emboss better and are easier to get off the mat, whereas things with lots of small openings tend to be difficult to get off the mat because of the pressure seems to make it stick to the mat. I think it's better to use a less sticky mat. Here I am removing the foil after the finished product. As you can see, I will rip the paper. I find this very frustrating. I'm searching for the best tape to use for this process. It's kind of a slow, tedious process for me. I think it's better to use a little bit more foil to ensure that you get a complete foil than to really try to make a small foil and ruin your design by it foiling over the tape and then having blank spots. I also find that it's easier for small designs to weed the paper around the designs. I started at the bottom and was gently pulling up. I feel like by doing this, it enables you to take a little paddle to get under your little designs better. I'm going to remove the platform from the curio, and I'm going to start at the top to peel. Once again, using a less sticky mat, this was a brand new mat, would probably be best. As you can see in the solid fill of the one cactus, you can see the concentric circles. I think that if you lessened the fill, or actually increased the fill off of the 0.05, made it a little bit less tight, I think that you would get less circle pattern. I'm going to experiment with that.